Hi everyone, it's time for the second episode of the Upskill series. Today I will show you how to navigate in the Workers tab and Workers profiles. So let's start with the Workers tab. On this screen you will find all the workers linked to your agency, or if your agency uses limited view option, only workers related to your branch. The list is sorted alphabetically by default, by the surnames of the workers, but you can change it by clicking on the headers here. So let me explain what each header means. The first one is the name and surname. The second is either branch the worker is linked to, or if you don't have the branch role, it will be a region which is just a geographical location based on the worker's home address. After that, we have the registration status. A green tick means that the profile is completed and validated. RV is completed profile but not yet validated. SK is profile with validation skipped, and if you hover over it, you will see until when the validations are skipped. The percentage shows the profiles that have not yet been completed, and PA is a partner agency worker. You can see the name of the partner agency in the next column. You may never have used the next three columns. The first one is prospect status, which is something you can set up when adding a note to the worker's profile, which can be useful in the recruitment process. So you can set it up as hot, cold, warm. Then to the right of it, we've got assessments, which gives you a preview of workers' assessments records, and if you set up any reminders in the profile notes, you can see it here. I'm not sure if you have ever noticed this little information icon before, but if you hover over it, you will see when the profile was created and if the email and mobile number have been verified, as well as workers' employment status. That may be a little better view for you. The function that we all use most often would probably be the search field. You can search by worker's name and or surname, email address, or mobile number. Just don't forget to add 0 or +44 at the beginning, otherwise it will not find the worker's profile. We also have advanced search option at the very bottom. And in here, you can search by national insurance number, registration date, and many more. You can also save your searches, so you don't have to set it up from the beginning the next time. And you can select multiple criteria in here. We also have multiple filters available, like aforementioned prospect status, branch, organization, etc. If you use partner agencies, you can add or edit partner agencies here. One of the functions of this screen is sending emails to a specific group of workers. You can do that via map view. We only have a few workers in this account, but your agency may have thousands, so it's the best to first select the group of workers you'd like to contact using the filters and the search, and then go to the map view. You can see the location of all your selected workers on the map, and to add them to the list of email recipients, use the toggle selection circle. Select them all. and add to selection. You can remove workers you don't want to contact here and type your email content at the bottom here. The email address that the responses go to can be changed, but will show the email address you are logged in as default. Please note, these emails will go directly to workers' mailboxes and replies directly to your mailbox. They will not be sent as a text message and won't show in the joined up inbox. The workers will just need to click reply as they would do with any regular email to reply to you. Okay, let's go back to the main screen and have a look at workers' profile. If you click on the row with the worker's name, you'll see a preview of some details. So name, surname, email address, and the mobile number together with the information if they have been verified. If you ever need workers' ID, an example when contacting our support desk, this is where you can find it. There is also an option to send a direct text message to the worker. See if there are any registration issues, like in this profile. If we click on the issue, it will go directly to worker's profile where you can find it. You can also see linked shift templates and link them to more templates, but this is only needed for the on-site allocation screen. I have mentioned before notes. In this section, you can add a note, prospect level, and reminder that will show in your inbox on a specific date. Okay, let's go and see the full profile now. You may see some new functions during this session that your agency hasn't got access to yet, but may be useful. Please feel free to ask your account manager or our support desk for more information. We will also run some more sessions on specific functions in the future. That could be an example, complaints or shift patterns. You can navigate within the worker's profile using this menu. And to see the status of the worker's registration, just scroll down and the information is just below. If the profile is not complete or requires validation, it will show in here just below the percentage. And you may also see the option to skip the registration. Let me just change the profile so I can show you that. And if you wanted to find out for how long you can skip the registration checks, just hover over the button. Some organizations don't allow it, so if you don't see it, this is probably why. And if you click any of these links, here it will take you directly to the place where you can update this information. We will go through the details of workers' profile on another session. And I will show you the overview now and some interesting bits that you may not have known about. Depending on the type of the profile, you will either see 2 or 3 sections of the worker's profile. Let me show you the one that is a non-driver at the moment. And if someone is a driver, you can change the role in here. And of course, the other additional option will show in here to add all the driving licenses and CPC, etc. If you have any limited company workers and would like to join DAF to generate self-billing invoices for them, or if joined up sends information to your payroll system, you also need to add the bank details. But normally you would have the personal information, driving license, and skills and experience in here. This is another place where you can see what templates the worker is linked to and which sites is she assessed for. Shift patterns allow you to set up workers' usual work pattern and even auto-create shifts for weeks in advance. And agreements could be used instead of the paper version of driver's test contracts you may be using now at the point of the registration. We also have the AWR record in here and local sites. Local sites are just it's just a list of sites that are closest to the worker's home address that you may be able to display to him or let him know, her know before they start working, so you can decide which site would be the best for them to travel to. In the timesheet section, you will see all the work the worker has done, of course. And then the next one is profile changes, where you can see what has been updated on the profile, when and by who. Then we have statistics, where you can see how many shifts the worker worked, or if the worker tends to be late to work. If any of your workers have queries related to receiving SMS or email, it's worth checking the contact preferences section, which is of course also available from the workers view, but they don't always know where to go straight away. So you can guide them and show them that they can go to contact preferences and they can update the SMS and email preferences for the profile. When the profile is completed, it needs to be validated. Only the first 3 screens at the moment have to be validated by the consultant, and you will find the validation records at the bottom of the of each of these 3 screens. If you have more than one validation, or maybe you had to fail someone's validation, you will see a little arrow in here and it will expand. You'll see the history of the validations. Well, that's really all for now. There will be a bonus video released on our YouTube channel next Friday, so look out. It might be related to workers' profiles. So thanks for coming. Bye.